Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing.
Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 363 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. What's going on out there? I hope that this episode finds you feeling good and also finding joy wherever you can. I know even though there's maybe things going on that you don't love, there's always joy to be found. Remember that. So I have a question though for you. Have you ever experienced a truly amazing day where you felt exhilarated and fulfilled and just like, wow, that was a really good day? Really think about it. What were you doing? Like, what did it consist of and how did it look? So the other day, I started my day with a hard workout with Kevin, my trainer, and then I normally go to the sauna with my friend Lena, and she said, hey, instead of going to the sauna, do you want to walk outside? Because it's basically a sauna out here right now where we live. And so she said, maybe we could get 20 minutes of cardio in. And I was like, that sounds great. So that's what we did. And then when I got home, I got cleaned up, and Eric and I had lunch. And then I got to work on my podcast episodes, just doing some work for the podcast. Now, once I finished that, Eric went off to work, and I was looking at my phone because there was an alert from the place where we live that our water wasn't safe to use for anything but flushing the toilet because there was a gas leak from a generator because the power was out, and so they were using a generator, and somehow it was leaking gas into our water supply. So it's 100 degrees out, and we're going to need water. But I jump in the car and I head to Costco with everyone else who realized it could be days before we use our water. So now we're all stocking up. I'm loading the car up with water. And then I also have to run over to my sister-in-law's house because I had unloaded the refrigerator into her refrigerator because she had power. So I'm loading that back up into my car. And then I come home and I do the same thing, load it back into my house. And I finished cleaning up and doing laundry and taking care of everything that needed to be taken care of. And then also I had some interior design work that needed to be done, some emails and calls. By the time I was finished, it was about 8:15 at night. And I thought, wow, I am so ready to get off my feet. But I felt amazing. I mean, it was a really good day, really busy day. I felt like I got so much done. And even though I was running around all day and I was tired, I felt really, really good. So when I ask you about a day where you felt amazing and exhilarated at the end of it, my guess is there isn't one of you that imagined a day where you were sitting on the couch vegging out on Netflix or vegging out on social media, that you weren't just vegging out if you were thinking about a day where you felt exhilarated at the end of it, right? And look, I have done all the research on myself. The days where I move the most are the days where I'm the happiest. And as you can see from the day I told you about, I wasn't at the lake or at the beach or doing something what somebody might consider fun. I was just moving. Now, some of it was intentional, like working out and walking, but other times I was just running around getting things done. The point is, when I'm the most active, I'm the happiest. And it's not just me. Study after study has found that active people are consistently more happy. And by the way, also more successful than people who are not active. Now, I do a lot of writing each week, and I also do a lot of reading. After doing this research for this episode, I realized I am sitting way too much without breaking it up. Now, I know I work out, but studies have shown that even if you work out, you still need to move during the day. So for every 30 minutes that you sit, you should get up and move for at least 5 minutes. Sitting for too long or sedentary behavior is directly correlated to early death. And it includes even if you exercise. I thought that was really interesting because I didn't really think about that. So if you sit without interruption for durations of longer than 30 minutes, if you have a desk job or you write like me, you should be getting up and moving every 5 minutes. So I didn't know that. Like I thought, I work out, so I'm good. But it does matter that you work out, But sitting for long periods of time still is hard on your body. I didn't realize that. You have to give your body a break from being sedentary. It's literally begging for you to do that. Think about it. When you've been sitting for a while and then you get up and walk around or move around a little bit, your focus is better. Your creativity goes up and you feel energized even from that 5 minutes. So yeah, even if you exercise, but you work at a job where you sit, you still need to move around every 30 minutes to give your body the best chance at being healthy, at being the best version of you. If you aren't moving your body, your muscles are shrinking, your fat is going up, and your cognitive function is actually going down. There's plenty of studies that prove that. So if I told you that Big Pharma was coming out with a new pill that helped you live longer, was proven to make you feel happier, helped you maintain a healthy weight, and gave you an overall better outlook on life, possibly even including being more successful, and you only had to take this pill once a day and there were no downsides to it, would you take it? I bet you would. But we already have that life-changing pill, and it's called movement. My challenge to you this week is, number one, be real with how much movement you get. First of all, guidelines straight from our trusty government says you should be getting 2 hours and 30 minutes of moderate exercise every week. That equals to about a minimum of 30 minutes a day for 5 days. Are you getting that? And the second part of this challenge is to move every 30 minutes if you sit for your work. Move every 30 minutes for at least 5 minutes, even if you work out regularly. Now, I'm right here with you on this. I exercise about an hour a day for 6 days a week, so I'm solid there. But I sit too much without moving when I'm working. So I'm challenging myself to change that this week. Share this with 3 people who you would love to see live longer. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days.
Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.